Mira and Aarya, The Time Book Adventures. Season 1, The Ramayana Awakens. Episode 16, The Way Home. Lanka was free of Ravana. Rama and Sita were together again. Everything felt right with the world. They did it, Didi! They did it! Arya hopped excitedly as she looked around. It was time to go home. But that was a long journey back to Ayodhya. The girls didn't even know if they would ever get back to their own time, to their own house. Arya was tired. She had not complained so far, but she did not want to walk back to Ayodhya. But then the sky shimmered a little. A soft, golden light spread across the air, like sunlight, warm and glowing. Something appeared within it. At first, the girls could just see some light, and then they started seeing a shape. That looks like a huge saucer, Didi. But, but it is flying. It came closer. A great palace? Or was it a plane? Not pulled by horses, not held by anything. It moved as if by magic, as if it knew where to go. Its corners were shaped like wings. Its sides opened to the air. It didn't roar, didn't rush. It simply arrived, hovering in the air, almost as if waiting for a command. It was the magical carriage that Ravana had used to carry Sita away from the forest. It was now ready to go wherever Rama wanted to go. The Pushpak Vimana, the magical carriage. The Vimana lowered itself slowly, as if bowing to Rama. Rama stepped forward and into it, Sita beside him, Lakshmana, Hanuman, and the entire Vanara army followed. The Pushpak seemed to expand to take them all in. Mira pulled Arya in quietly as the door of the carriage was closing. Didi, what if they see us? Arya said nervously. No one is paying any attention, Arya, Mira said. They are all so excited that Ravana is defeated and that Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana are finally going to Ayodhya. Mira shushed Arya gently. And just like that, the Pushpak Vimana rose in the air, carrying them towards Ayodhya, back to the city that had waited for its prince to come home, to be crowned king. The ground slipped away. Forests stretched below. Rivers curved like silver lines. Mountains softened in the distance. Everything they had walked through now quiet beneath them. The journey back began. First, over the ocean. Didi, look! The bridge the Vanaras built, the Rama Setu, it was clearly visible from the air. Then, through Kishkindha, where Rama had met Hanuman and Sugriva. Then, Panchvati, where Shurpnakha was insulted. Sita was kidnapped by Ravana. Then, the deep and dangerous forests, where the two brothers and Sita had spent most of their long years in exile, ridding the deep, dangerous forests of the Rakshasas, protecting the sages and hermits that lived in these forests. Didi, look! Remember the hill with the beautiful flowers, where Bharata came asking Rama to return to Ayodhya? Chitrakoot. Yes, Didi. What if we had returned to Ayodhya then? We wouldn't have seen how Rama defeated Ravana. The story wouldn't have been complete, Arya. I'm glad we stayed. But Didi, I'm nervous. What if we cannot make our way home? Don't worry, Arya, Mira said. Remember, the ocean felt impossible to cross. But they did. We will find our way home too. The air felt lighter, clearer, happier, with the Vanara army chittering away in the Vimana. And then Ayodhya appeared, the same city they had landed in, magically, accidentally. It was as bright as the sun, lit up with hundreds of thousands of diyas. Didi, look! That looks like Diwali. Yes, Arya, the people of Ayodhya are celebrating the return of Rama. That is why we too celebrate Diwali. Mira laughed at Arya's excitement. The Pushpak descended gently, as if returning something that belonged. Feet touched the ground. Didi, we are back here in Ayodhya, Arya whispered. Yes, Arya, we are. There were drums, flowers, happy people in the streets, joy everywhere. Rama and Sita had returned home. Ayodhya's prince had returned home to be king. Arya looked around slowly. This is where we first came. Yes, this is where we fell into the book. Arya knelt down, the same place. They paused. Dadi's book. Her fingers brushed against something in her pocket. The stone she had picked up at the building of the bridge. The stone she had scribbled Rama on. She took it out slowly. It didn't look the same anymore. Still small, still simple, but now she could see a faint glow inside it. A little warmth spread across her palm. Not hot, not burning. It gave her comfort. Mira held out her hand. Arya put hers in, the stone between them. They closed their eyes. Back to our room, everything normal, and the air shimmered. But this time, it didn't flicker. It held, longer, stronger. The glow from the stone deepened. It's working, Didi! It's working! The city faded. The story softened. And they fell, not downwards, but through pages. The light from the stone stayed with them until they landed gently on the floor of their room. The bookshelf with Dadi's books right in front of them. Dadi's book that had led them on this adventure lay open slightly. Arya sat up quickly. We are home! Outside, they could hear Dadi and Mom talking. The house was humming along normally. I don't think anyone knows we were gone, Arya, Mira whispered. They smiled at each other as they hugged each other tight. The stone was still warm to their touch.